Hey guys, send me a comment here. I gotta figure this thing out, of course. Hopefully I won't end the live by pushing on these goofy buttons. But I'm not seeing any, Guys, send me a comment here. I gotta figure this thing out, of course. Hopefully I won't end the live by pushing on these goofy buttons. But I'm not seeing any, Guys, send me a comment here. I gotta figure this thing out, of course. Hopefully I won't end the live by pushing on these goofy buttons. But I'm not seeing any, Guys, send me a comment here. I gotta figure this thing out, of course. Hopefully I won't end the live by pushing on these goofy buttons. But I'm not seeing any, Guys, send me a comment here. I gotta figure this thing out, of course. Hopefully I won't end the live by pushing on these goofy buttons. But I'm not seeing any, Guys, send me a comment here. I gotta figure this thing out, of course. Hopefully I won't. There. If somebody can let me know if they can hear me right now. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like it's looping or something. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, if anyone can hear me, can you hear me okay, or is it just, okay, so you guys can't hear me anymore. Not looping anyway. You can hear me talking to you just fine. Okay, awesome. Thank you. I'm not sure what the heck was going on there. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to come on live, I guess, and show you a bus that we had just recently finished. This is a pretty cool bus. It's definitely not your ordinary skoolie. And it's for some friends of ours. They own a construction company called Fremar here in Wichita, Kansas. And they built this, it's a purpose-built bus, basically. It wasn't built for living in or any of that. It's mainly for tailgating parties. They do a lot of hunting, so they were going to take it out, go hunting, and all that sort of thing. And just travel around, do some Christmas lighting with family and that sort of stuff. So it's actually a purpose-built bus. It's definitely a little bit different than your ordinary skoolie. But I'm going to go ahead and flip this camera around, and I'll just kind of take you around this thing, show you what we've done. This is actually a collaboration between Dark Wolf Artisans here at the shop. Kevin and Rich and I and Aaron put a lot of time and effort into this thing. And we posted some pictures on our Instagram. You guys might have seen, earlier. This bus, when we got it, was absolutely completely, or when we started working on it, it was at Fremar shop actually. And we went over there to do the skinning on this thing. They actually stripped every skin off of this thing. They didn't want any of the rub rails or anything on it. So they stripped all the skins off. So it was basically a bare shell. They actually did the roof raise. I just kind of coached them along a little bit and told them what they needed to do. And this bus, I'll go ahead and flip this around now. There you go. Let me see if I can't. Boy, I'm gonna have to stand way back. I should have actually put my phone in vertical mode. Orientation is locked. Okay, I can't do that. So anyway, I should have put it the other way. But anyway, this is the bus, and it used to be a standard skoolie. This was a Thomas. I don't remember the exact year. I believe it's late 90s, early 2000. I don't recall for sure. And basically, they stripped this thing down to nothing. It was a bare shell. All the hat channels were just bare, like it was a skeleton of a bus. They actually stripped the complete suspension off of it. It was leaf sprung, and they put air ride suspension on this thing. So you can tell it's super low. They've got it down right now, kind of in the kneeling position for loading and unloading or offloading. And all these windows here are just standard RV windows. So it used to have just little school bus windows on it. So it was all perfectly framed out for this style of window. Put an RV window in the front as well. The Alcoa rims, front and back. It's got two mini split units in there. It does heating and cooling. Yeah, it was a very huge project for sure. This is the this actually came off of a Bluebird bus. These two panels here, they're on the Bluebird All-Americans, the engine compartment covers. And we went ahead and put one here just to introduce a little extra air into the engine over there. And then up here, I'll take you inside here in just a bit, but we built like a little box scenario, and the actual mini split unit, the condenser unit, is inside of there. It's actually on right now, putting a little heat in the bus. It's a little cold in the shop at the moment. But anyway, that's a mini split unit up there. And the intake for the engine comes right through here, rather than there used to be a vent, you know, way up high on the side of these Thomas buses that was way up here. So we moved the intake down into the engine compartment because the water tank and all the utility stuff is up in this door here. It's custom made aluminum door there. They opted to switch all the taillights and everything on this thing, and just did a great job on it. This thing is such a neat bus. I'm super excited about it. Did some great work on it. Like I say, a huge collaboration. Fremar, the people that own this bus, they have a great, whoops, I'm knocking stuff over. They have some great mechanics down there, and man, they sure did a lot of great work on here, putting air ride on it. A lot of the wiring, you know, they had ran as well. This one's got an awning on it. The Alcoas, they actually built all this understorage stuff. The doors for this came off of a Bluebird as well, Bluebird All-American. That one was too. It was just cut down a little shorter to accommodate. So they've got their holding tanks in here and all that sort of stuff. Radiator, of course, for the engine is right there. Let's see, they've got some outdoor speakers. I'm gonna have to stand way back. I can't unzoom. So let me get way back here. Show you this side of the bus. Oh, there we go. You can kind of see it there. So that's the bus from the passenger side. This is a custom door I built for this bus. It's all built out of all aluminum, and put an RV window in the top of it. So they did all the sheet metal even. We actually did all the sheet metal here at Dark Wolf Artisans, or Rich and I actually did it at Fremar, but our shop here, you know, done a lot of the work on this thing. So Rich and I did all the sheet metal work. As you can tell, we really spent a long time trying to make this really nice. All our seams from panel to panel line up perfectly from every panel that's on this thing. And, you know, took off all of the rub rails. Here's another section here. So every seam on here lines up really nice. We spent a lot of extra time doing this. They wanted this thing not to look like a school bus at all. So it kind of almost looks like a transit bus, but it was actually a school bus. This panel here, right here, is a removable panel. They have a 100-gallon water tank that slides right there. So that needed to be accessible just in case something happens and they can get out. So they can slide that water tank out from the outside, or from the inside, you know, slide it out this hole here. Man, I don't know what else to tell you on the outside. I guess I can show you, we did a, let me get up here in the front. We did a transition from the very front on this bus and completely took out the front panel here that was originally there. It had some little doors for the windshield wiper deals and stuff like that, but they wanted it completely solid across. So we rebuilt the entire front end of this as well, just to smooth it up. And they got some custom bumpers made for this thing. Had them, they're stainless steel, so they're nice stainless bumpers. As you can tell, all new headlights, all new marker lights up here at the top. They're really cool. Everything's LED in this thing. So just a major upgrade to this bus. Of course, Bluebird All-American mirrors on each side. Yeah, it's got a backup camera system plus side view mirrors. Or not mirrors, but cameras, side cameras. Yeah, let me get back here and try to get a little better shot of the entire bus again. Man, I can't believe I can't zoom in or out with this thing, and I absolutely put my orientation of my camera wrong to start this. It won't let me turn it. But anyway, that's the exterior. I'll take you guys inside now, show you the interior of this thing. Like I said, it's a purpose-built bus. It was made for more just having fun, hauling families around, tailgating parties, hunting, all that sort of stuff. So there's provisions in here for you know, guns and all the fun stuff, you know. I mean, like the cabinetry and stuff in here is large enough to hold rifles and all that for their hunting needs. So when you walk in, of course, this is the custom door that I built for this thing. Worked out really good. It's an 1.5 inch thick square tubing aluminum, and then aluminum sided on each side. All painted real nice. Got an RV style latch here. And I'm not sure if they're going to, in my opinion, I think the screws ought to be maybe painted on this thing, but I know that it might flake off. So I'm not sure if they're going to put a covering on this door on the interior or not. It may not be finished. I'm not positive. But anyway, did a vinyl flooring throughout the whole thing. The instrument panel on here has all been reworked. This was done by Freemar's Mechanics. They, like I say, they do some awesome work over there, and they deal with large construction equipment all the time. So they've got an awesome shop that can accommodate huge vehicles. So this was very easy to do in their shop, and they're used to working on majorly big equipment. So they actually designated all this stuff. They made the black panels and drilled out all the holes for all the gauges. They put switches, just things that they needed rather than all the ordinary school bus stuff that was in here. What else? Got a custom seat. Kevin, our carpenter, did the absolute awesome, did an absolutely awesome job on this bus. This is a new thing. They went and test drove this bus and decided they needed a cup holder and maybe, you know, a little armrest type situation. So that's what that is. And it's going to get stained to match everything. But man, I wish I could step back a little bit. But I'll give you a quick look at just the aesthetics of this. Just sitting in the driver's seat here. Nice custom leather chair. And I guess I'll just kind of step back and show you what the front section of the bus looks like. That's that. All right, I'm gonna spin around now and show you the back side. And I should have closed the bathroom door, but I didn't. Oh yeah, check out my fancy shoes. I was chilling in my bus, and I just slid something on and ran out here to the shop real quick. But anyway, here's what the back looks like. So as you can tell, it's purpose built for hauling a lot of people, partying, having fun, hunting. Every one of these fold into a bed as well, so they could sleep. I mean, if they wanted, they could sleep 2 per. So there could be, you know, 2, 4, 6 on each side, 6 on this side. So they could have 12 people in here, no problem. Very comfortably sleeping. Let me see, what's this? So 1 condenser for the mini split and 2 air handlers. Yes. Yep, there's 1 up here in the front, and there's 1 back in the back, right back there. This thing's got a rocking system in it too. Little stereo up here. They're actually kind of changed the design a little bit. They're going to put a TV up here for the kids and stuff, so there'll be a little TV up here. This is actually just a door now, a little storage. Stereo here. They've got speakers throughout, as you can see. 3 on this side, 3 on this side. They've got some subs. We're actually building the covers that go over the speakers here, so there'll be covers on there. They're laying out on the bench at the moment, so those will go over there. This thing really rocks, and it's got all under storage under every one of these couches that Kevin custom built for this thing. He did all the staining and finishing of the wood and everything as well. So this was a major project. And I love the kind of the Art Deco kind of a styled feel in here. Like when you look up front, these little squared little details, really cool. And also the lighting up here. Let me see if I can't turn the center strip lighting off. There we go. So it's all got LED lighting in here as well, and it changes all colors. They've got this little controller right here that they can make any color they want. And they're gonna have those underneath the under cabinets too. Probably tomorrow, I'm thinking Aaron is gonna come up here and finish doing the LED lighting on there. Let's see. All these cabinets, actually I'm gonna turn the lights back on. It's a little dark in here. There we go. But yeah, all these cabinets, just these are pretty cool little buttons. You push them and pull it open. They got some little soft close hinges on here. All these storage units Kevin built with a little shelf scenario up here, so you can actually put stuff up here on the shelf and then have a lot of storage underneath as well. And these are soft close as well. They're pretty neat little shocks that open those up. And then these buttons here, this thing will bang around, so you just push that in and that locks them shut so they can't come back open again. So really nice little latches on here. They have a little mini fridge back here in the back just for food and stuff. They didn't actually want a cook stove or anything in here since it's not actually going to be lived in. It's just more of a utility vehicle for having fun. There's also a fridge on this side. They've got a giant, man, I think it's a 12K generator underneath in the front up here. I think it's 12K. It might be bigger than that. I don't recall for sure. I'd have to get out there and look. But anyway, that's what's powering all this stuff. They opted to do no solar, but they've got batteries and inverters and all that good stuff. And if they run out of charge, they will just fire up their generator. I think power just about anything with that. And I'll take you into the bathroom now. There I am. So this is the bathroom. Like I say, Kevin, our carpenter, did a freaking amazing job on this thing. They opted to do a flush toilet since they have so many people in here all the time while they're traveling and just having fun. And kids as well. Composting toilet's pretty good, but they can't handle many people. And they may have, 20 people in here at a time or whatever. So they opted to do a flush toilet with a big holding tank in the bottom. This is all glass, ceramic tile. This is all granite. So this is all nice granite countertops. Nice little bar sink, little towel holder. And then this is it hasn't been final cleaned yet, so excuse the little bit of a mess in here. But this is a custom built aluminum shower pan. And it kind of, if you guys know these rear engine buses, back here in the back, there's kind of a step up position or scenario that steps up around the engine back there. So this is kind of built all the way around that. And like I say, the back behind this wall right here is the water tank, 100-gallon water tank. So anyway, back to here. Got a shower in here, custom built deal. Nice little window. So you're taking a shower, you can peek out, yell at your neighbors or whatever you got to do. A couple towel holders. And I guess another cool thing is this, did this little sliding door. If I can get it open. Come on, door. There we go. So anyway, I did a little sliding door scenario in here. Man, I really need to step out of the bathroom to show you that. It's too close. So anyway, door shuts. Latches there, of course. So then you just got the regular door. You guys know what a door looks like closed. I didn't need to show you that. And then while they're driving, of course, this door, they did just a little cool little snap scenario to keep the door from opening up. So it works pretty good. But anyway, yeah, if you guys got any questions, I'll stay on here for maybe another, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes or something and ask. I agree with Badge. Freaking amazing. Thanks for the share, Wes. DWA. Yeah, thank you so much. I didn't know Badge was on here. Badge, where you at, buddy? Yeah, it's been a while since I've done any YouTube lives or anything on here, so yeah, I'm here for just a bit if you guys want to ask a couple questions or whatever, maybe 5 or 10 more minutes. Would you guys like to see my pretty face, or would you rather look at the bus? Sure is a cool bus. We're awful proud of it here. We've done a really cool job with this thing, and we're hoping this kind of build becomes the standard for the things we do here at Dark Wolf Artisans. We got a great talented team of people doing amazing things, and each of us have our absolute strength, and we really try to put those people in place for whatever their strength is to accommodate really awesome, or to build really cool things. Sorry, I lost my train of thought looking at something. So anyway, yeah, we're doing some cool stuff here. If you guys have any questions, give me a shout. I'll be here maybe about 5 more minutes or so. Unless the questions aren't rolling in, then I'm out of here. Hey, Badge. Yeah, I bet it's cold up there, man. We're getting some pretty decently cold weather, but nothing like that. We're only down to about, man, I think 25 degrees or something here. So we haven't got down into the single digits yet. You're in the negatives already, man. Well, I'll turn this around and I'll sit right here just for a moment. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm just gonna chill here for a moment. Got my spectacles on so I can actually see what's happening. A little update on the shop, I guess, while I got you here. Oh, my phone's about to die. I got 20%. I'm good. As you guys know, about mid-year, we had the entire shop raised 4 foot. It's a 50 by 100. Yeah, so Justin, this one does not have a kitchen. It's kind of just purpose built for having fun and all that good stuff. Hunting, tailgating parties, and that sort of thing. Yeah, Badge, it'd be nice to see you next year. I'm not actually heading to the desert this year as well. I've got a lot of stuff going on here, so I'm going to try to just buckle down and try to get a lot of work done here. But yeah, it'd be great to see you next year, hopefully. But yeah, the shop is slowly getting all put back together. Like I say, mid-year we had the entire building. It's a 50 by 100 building, and we had the whole building raised 4 foot because it was just too short for us to do our roof raises. And our landlord and my friend Steve, he's a really awesome guy, and he shut the shop down for just a bit so we can get this done. And yeah, Badge, seat belts are in the seats. They're behind here. Yep. So we shut the shop down for a bit, got the building raised, and it's been just kind of a slow go putting back together, but we're back in the shop, working again. Things are great. The electricity's all hooked back up, and we're kind of good to go. We've got a front section that's still kind of under construction, just doing some sheetrock, and possibly going to build in a little office space scenario up there. So that's still yet to happen. And we're working every day, man, trying to knock things out. If you guys need any custom work done, any roof raises, metal fab, things like that, definitely reach out. I'm actually booked until probably, man, honestly, about mid-year next year. But that doesn't mean I can't just squeeze little jobs in here and there. So reach out if you need any help or anything with anything, or have any questions. I will try to get back to you. I know sometimes I'm and thanks, Badge. I know sometimes I can't get back to everyone all the time. I got so many people reaching out all the time, and I'm awful busy in here working in the shop. So I do my best to reach out. If not, just maybe shoot another message, and hopefully I'll be able to get back to you at some point. But yeah, I guess if there's not too many questions, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Just wanted to show you this really unique, cool bus that we've built here, and let you know this is kind of the kind of work we're doing here at Dark Wolf Artisans. Also, like I say, it's collaboration with Fremar Mechanics and the Fremar guys as well. But yeah, super cool bus, super proud of it. They're absolutely stoked with it. Their family's having a great time in it. And check this off. Close this door up. Flip this around, give you one last look. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here pretty quick. So anyway, one last look at this thing. I'll see if I can get back a little further and get a little more of the bus in there. That's a door on the welding table here. I'm stretching. Got all kinds of projects going on here. So anyway, there's our newest recent build. Hope you guys dig it. And again, thanks so much for tuning in. If you guys would like, I know you guys follow me over here when I'm here anyway, but most of our stuff now is going on the Dark Wolf Artisans YouTube channel. We've got weekly shop vlogs that come out every week. We're hoping they become a little more concise as time goes. And yeah, thanks, Badge. I really like those from the front as well. I think the transitions from up there look really cool. This thing almost reminds me of a space shuttle, actually. But yeah, we're posting on Dark Wolf Artisans YouTube channel weekly, weekly vlogs. So go over there and check that out if you'd like. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. I got to figure out how to hang up this thing. Oh goodness, here we go. Technologically challenged I am. There we go. All right, see you guys.